Alright, we're back again. Ustream's crashing on me. Motherfuckers. I gotta finish writing my own app on this crap. I'm tired of this crashing and crashola. Anyway, we're down here in front of the Oakland Police Station here in Oakland, California. This is your live streamer at Freeman Sullivan. So we got the police blocking our march here. Only a matter of time before the butthole assholes showed up, huh? Alright, this is Oakland Police Department, folks. Pardon me, sorry. Pardon me. Let me get by here. Excuse me. Pardon me.
You want to hear a master how about cut me?
You policeman. So I'm a little hemmed in here, folks. Good luck on trying to get rid of here.
Yes, police! No peace!
Me?
We pray. They're afraid of what happened in the Ferguson. So we got back there. motherfuckers in the back down the face of these pigs. Look at their eyes. Look at the fear in their eyes and how worried they are about what we can do to them. He don't look that scared. He gonna bash the big faces. I want to share a poem with you guys. I want to share some words of resistance. I was sad to see all these people are dying. They shot Trey Van Martin. Now his mother is crying. It's a privilege to serve another politician lying. Number them a fucking criminal. He was just surviving. Now fuck that. Don't come down. Don't come to blame. Cause the cops that give their weapons. Making me go insane when another motherfucking train. We're working for that day. So one day we'll be free from this place. And not to have to worry about getting shot in the face. And not to have to worry about
fuck the police.
I'm sick of this shit. Why do they murder us and blast us with a full loaded clip? And even though we all humans, they treat us like beasts. We're screaming out for help, but they rather see us succeed.
Yeah, we got tons of bacon out here, blocking the street, trying to keep us from our march here. We're in Oakland, right in front of the police station, which is right over here. And that kind of shows you where the Oakland pigs are. Alright folks, well I'm going to go walk around to the other side. So give me a couple of minutes here.
We're about to do another dying raid. Right in front of these cops, right? Right in front of these pigs. Alright. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I got a new battery in there, so we should be able to stay up for another couple of hours at least. We're here. We've been stopped by the police. They put a line here across the street to stop us from marching. We're at Washington and 7th Street here in downtown Oakland. This is your live streamer, Freeman Sullivan. Next side of what? We got our Oakland helicopter here. Notice police officers are all wearing body cameras now. And that's a step in the right direction for some police accountability. Because we know there is no police fucking accountability.
Get out the way! particular tank that they have. Now, we're fighting against Urban Shield right here. This is Urban Shield. For those of you who have been there fighting the police, fighting the corruption that is in the police department here at OPD and around the globe. Now, we need to stand together peacefully, okay? Don't give them a reason to attack us. Don't give them a reason to attack us. Demonstrate to them how we are, as a community, are the peaceful ones. They are the ones who are the oppressors. Watch out for Urban Shield. Now when I say the best in Urban Shield, say the best in Urban Shield. The best in Urban Shield. The best in Urban Shield. Shut down Urban Shield. Shut down Urban Shield. Shut down Urban Shield. Ferguson. 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 Ferguson.
Folks, I'm going to walk around to the other side here.
Justice for Petey!
My brother Mario was murdered by police, by pigs, just like you guys. He was unarmed, he was shot with his own arm. At that time, he made a premeditated murder, cut up in the seatbelt, stole his body, turned away.
I'm walking around to the other side, folks, if I get a better shot. So give me a minute. I'm not the fastest walker. Now we have two police helicopters in there. Got approximately 50 cops and about 250 demonstrators. For those of you who just joined us, this is Freeman Sullivan. Follow me on Twitter at Freeman Sullivan, Sullivan. So we're going to slide down 8th and see if we can't get a better shot as to what's going on. Hey, I'm going to go to the other side.
Because I saw them, they were like...
So the texture is just lighter. It's just lighter than the...
Texture, exactly.
Color-wise.
So we're going around to the other side here, folks, so give me a minute. Not the fastest walker. So we're almost at the other side here of the demonstration. There you go, folks. Right, we were marching, and it seemed like the march was pretty good, but pretty much there was no, absolutely no violence, and there really wasn't much going on except for people chanting, carrying signs, marching, and then arbitrarily Oakland PD set up here in the middle of the street right in front of their cop shop and decided they were going to stop the march. So the march stopped right here in the middle of 7th Street. We're at, let me see, we're at 7th and Washington. And the march stopped right here in the middle of the street, as you can see. And so we've been standing here for the last 20 minutes to 25 minutes, wondering what the frack, what's up with the police department here, and why did they choose to stop the march? We do understand that it was an unpermitted march, but you'd think with all the unhappiness with the Oakland Police Department that they would get a clue and just let the demonstration continue. But you guys like that overtime so much, and it comes out of our pockets and the pockets of people in our community, people that pay taxes like myself. And, we're basically paying for this shindig with all these police, right? So there you go. So probably to the tune of about $100 an hour. So you count, I count maybe 45, 50 cops here. So this little excursion is costing the Oakland taxpayers money that could be better spent on other programs. I'd say anywhere from $50,000 to $100,000, right? That's not counting the helicopter that's floating around in the sky, right? And all this needless crap that they've got out here, right? Wasting the public's money when this was a peaceful protest. So there you got it. Oakland police, fucked up as usual, right? 3 police chiefs over the last year and a half. I would say last year they cost the people of Oakland about $50 million in settlements. More money than we, the Oakland taxpayer, have to pay. Now, if individual police officers were held accountable for their actions, well, then we probably have to pay a lot less in court settlements. But we know they're not accountable to anybody, not even to themselves. So fuck the police. Right. Oh yeah, we'll let the car go. Yeah, right. Anything you say, it's always no. Oh yeah, I know they're trying to keep hemming us in.
You're within a safe distance. Right. You're within a safe distance. You're not interfering with any kind of police actions.
One of the most mismanaged police departments in the United States of America, the Oakland Police Department, right? Consistently mismanaged. Right? Oakland police are the #1 murderers in Oakland. #1 on the murder list. The Oakland Police Department. Right, dealing out their brand of street justice. We remember the rioters, motherfuckers. Don't think we didn't forget about the rioters. Make no mistake about it, people that are watching, I hate the fucking Oakland police. You try to call one when you're getting robbed or something happens, they're out riding around in their fucking SUV. Too busy to even fucking stop. But you have a protest in the streets of Oakland, and you've got 70 cops out here. So I think their law enforcement priorities are fucked up, just like your police department. That's why the feds had to come in. Anyway, I could go on and on, but, you know, when you're talking to a fucking robot, it doesn't fucking matter, does it, people watching, right? You know, they don't give a shit. Anyway, I'm going to try to do my best to keep my temper here, folks. Sometimes the best thing to do is to walk away. Giving me a fucking skank eye, motherfucker. So now you got the scene out here. Right, this is what people in Oakland have to deal with on a daily basis. So now we got even more police coming down here. As if they don't already have enough already here. There's more vans that are sitting over here in back of us, right? I would be hazard to guess that they want to move in and try and make some arrests before this demonstration is over, right? This is what motherfucking Oakland Police Department is all about. Wasting the taxpayers' money, deploying resources in a questionable manner. So you know what? What needs to happen is people need to start showing up at the Oakland Police Commission hearings. That's what needs to happen. Start speaking out. We can't let these murdering fucking cops run our lives any longer. Right, to murder police. The Oakland Murder Department. The biggest killers in Oakland.
Our biggest concern is not just around justice with this button. And we're doing procedural justice.
You got a better chance of getting killed by an Oakland police officer than you do just about any other way when you're a young black male in Oakland, the city of Oakland. You know, and I'm a white guy, and I'm pissed off about it. The Oakland Murder Department. Right, I remember the night when they fucking shot Scott Olson in the head. Don't fucking think I didn't forget about that either. Right? I wonder if that bastard is fucking still in the police department. Right? Fucking rubber bullets in somebody's head, aiming directly at him. Right? This is what we have to deal with here in Oakland. Right? But if you need a cop, they go speeding by in the SUV. The motherfucker won't stop. I've had several of my friends that were robbed here in Oakland. Couldn't get a policeman to even fucking help them. And then they threatened to sue 911 for not dispatching an officer. And all of a sudden, 10 cops materialized out of the fucking woodwork. That's our Oakland Police Department. Maybe if they walked a beat, they'd be more responsive. You know, I'm all against the police department, but I have to say that if you have beat cops, at least they're out walking in the street and they're not hiding behind, sitting in a fucking car. Right? These guys get paid on average between $150,000 a year. Right? Tremendous waste of city resources. And if we get a new mayor that's going to hire another fucking 100 cops, boy, they're going to expect hell. Because they can't even do the job with the police officers that they have. They don't want to do the job. All they want to do, it seems like, is stop legitimate protests and beat and kill young black men. I don't know how many young black men have been killed in the city of Oakland over the last few years. Right, and this is all about their little power penis game that cops like to play to show that, oh, I have the authority, I'm better than you, I can tell you what to do, I have a fucking gun and a badge, and that makes me better than you. Well, we're here to tell you, motherfuckers, you work for us. It's not the other way around. So I say, fuck the police!
There is a structural racist issue that we have in the criminal justice system. So we need to work on that Prop 47. We need to be advocating on that. We need to be...
Yeah, I like what this guy's got to say about Prop 47.
No, but it's
right, get rid of that 3 strikes bullshit.
It takes all kinds of people to resolve.
But how are we getting organized? But when we go around on the other side,
yeah, I was already on the other side.
How do you take it apart? Pipe by pipe.
Already there?
Right? So we got to start figuring out how do we disconnect the structure around mass incarceration with Prop 47. We need to be thinking about the school to prison pipeline by the 3rd grade black and brown young male. By exposing it. Absolutely.
And this is exposing
but
it.
by us actually doing work as well. A lot of people are not going to do any work. Thank you. And that's my critique.
But there's a lot of
there we go. We got some words of wisdom, some sanity. Right, I notice there's more cops moving in here.
That's what I'm saying. Right, we got to do some work.
I expect any minute this will be declared an illegal assembly, and then we'll have to disperse.
Listen, I want y'all to come live in East.
But, you know, I sit here and I face many baton charges, so I guess this will be nothing new.
All right? Let's come here and put ourselves at risk, because we can't be talking big talk when it's time to protest if we're not going to do big talk on the work.
That's one of the things we want is them living in East.
I talk to the police 2 times a week about this kind of work. All right?
They go to your church and they go to your
So listen, but we need to get engaged in the work, folks. The protesting is right, and we have the right to protest. But we got
90% of the force doesn't even live in Oakland.
That's a structural issue. You're exactly right. Right? So we need to figure out, like, how do we correct that structural issue? Right? Because here's the deal. Individuals change individuals, but structures change structures. So what structure do we have in place to actually change the brokenness of this structure? Right? Organized lies are always more powerful than disorganized truth. Right? So how do we get the truth organized into a structure that can affect the right
car coming, that's why.
That's what I'm saying.
I just don't know if I believe the whole infiltrate on the inside.
I hear you. I'm like, you can follow if you really
all the people that really try to infiltrate the inside, they end up this guy.
You're clear. Tensions are kind of high.
People putting stuff on the line. And so I always want to find out when people are talking real loud, I want to figure out what are you putting on the line.
You know what I put on the line? I try to use this.
Right, just cops being cops. They like to order people around. They're not happy unless they're ordering people around. It's a fucking control issue.
Here they go.
Right. More cops.
We're burning their cash flow. We're burning their cash flow.
So that when they go back,
So let me help you out connect this part. And I'm not pulling away because when our resources are getting burned in the wrong places, it actually makes for less.
I wonder if they can stand that parade rest, if they even know what that means.
we don't know it.
They like that.
Sergeant, most out-of-weight person on the field.
Oh, they didn't bring the. It looks like they didn't bring the rubber bullets today.
They're violating our
I'm pretty much of the mind that the only reason they came down here for the protest so they could get their overtime. Now we got more police officers moving in over here.
Just like some robots. Do this.
Anarchy hurts black and brown people. Don't get me mistaken. So I'm not for anarchy. When you say you're going to tear it,
Yeah, we got another line of cops over here waiting to move in. I just can't understand why they have so many police down here. I really don't understand it. This was a peaceful, nonviolent protest, and now tensions are high. People are getting pissed off, and I think they're down here basically just to incite trouble. I've never been to a demonstration where the protesters started the violence. So watch your back, folks.
Damn, hella.
I normally have a white t-shirt on some jeans and some Air Force One.
You can see I guess we got about 15, 20 more cops down here. Watch your backs, Holmes. Watch your back.
So here's what I'm saying.
You never can turn your back on these Oakland motherfucking police. They'll shoot you.
Don't talk about Occupy. Y'all gotta come live and take some of this with me, because y'all not living in places where the blood of young black men are washing the streets.
Anyway, for everybody who's just joining us, this is Freeman Sullivan. We're down here in front of the Oakland Police Department at 7th and Washington here in downtown Oakland. This is a Stop Police Brutality protest, protesting all the young men and women of color who have been gunned down by the police in the last year. And you can see the police response to this protest is totally out of line. It was a peaceful protest until all these cops decided they were going to show up and block the street. So here you go. All in the name of overtime, right, boys?
But this is what we're supposed to do, because it's great for us to get real loud and talk.
You're telling me that that's not the same thing. I'm coming out the statement with that.
Right. Like last night, Oscar Grant's mother was at the event that I did. Right. Like she's here today. I just saw Miss One. Right. So the conversation I'm trying to have with us.
We're making it happen. You guys are doing your part your way, and we're doing our part in our way.
So help me understand, what is your part?
Oh, man,
What is being out of it?
He's here. Again, for everybody who's just joining us, we're down here in front of the Oakland Police Department headquarters here in downtown Oakland at 7th and Washington. This is your live streamer, Freeman Sullivan. Thanks for watching.
How do you know that with me? I don't know that it's the organization that's organizing the fraud, but it's underground, and they're trying to fly off.
So I want to kind of results they got to show that demonstrates that they're more organized. Because organizations also produce results. I don't know what results are they. What results have they produced? We produced 30% reduction in the city of homicide. Are you for the last 2 years in a row? On the 25th, with Uncle Bobby and Oscar S. folks, y'all gonna be there for that? I'm talking about black and brown folks. I'm talking about are y'all gonna be with Uncle Bobby and I'm concerned about because black and brown people are the folks that are dying in this city. Black and brown people are the ones dying in this city.
What about my brother? What about my brother?
I'm talking about the story
because I was born in hell. I'm white.
Anyway, for those of you who are watching, I do have my exit strategy all worked out here in case the police do decide to move in and beat people up. I'll try to get as much as possible.
But I'm looking at the story in this I'm looking at the story in this but the main challenge that we have is
you gotta break that shit down.
So what are you going to do?
First off, to break that fucking down.
So if we create some discussion, right, we create some circles and get organized.
Bring in different ways, and that's what they want. They want us to be separate. The moment we come together, they have no power. They have no power. People come together.
Anyway, this time, if you want to know what's going on right now for people that are just joining us, we had marched up to from Oscar Grant Plaza to 17th, and then we stopped and went down. I can't remember the name of that street. Anyway, we stopped at the Federal Building, and then marched to the Oakland Police Station, the big brown building in the background there, and then all of a sudden the police moved across the street to halt the demonstration, and that's where we're at right now. We've been standing here for about 20 minutes to a half an hour, and as you can see in the background, there's even more police. It's like they brought the whole police department in. All right, I like to know where the officers are that are supposed to be patrolling the Oakland community. Because if they're down here, they're certainly not out in the streets doing their job. They love this kind of shit. I'm going to try checking into chat here. Yeah, I'm not going to go back on the other side. Oh wow, actually let me know that they shut down I-75 in Atlanta during today's protest against police brutality, which is a major highway in Atlanta, Georgia. Let's see who else is talking out there. Thank you for the tip, Anon Rasta FTP. Yeah, I know. Thanks a lot, Occupy Carlisle. Thanks a lot for all you guys' great comments there. I appreciate it. Oh yeah, been doing it for a long time now. Oh yeah, see, you get chat. People can log in on chat and talk to you, let you know what's up. Right?
Is it
Let's get it. Ustream. You get an account and install the app. And you're good to go. We need more streamers. Always need more streamers.
Right, yep.
By the way, for people who are wondering why I'm not going to the other side, is I like to be real aware of where the police department is, because I have absolutely no trust in the Oakland Police Department and what they're doing. And I like to keep an eye out on what they're doing. Just the way they like to watch everybody. And if there's any Oakland police watching this live stream, go fuck yourself. That's how I feel about you. Fuck the police. So we got all kinds of bacon out here, costing the city hundreds of thousands of dollars in overtime. And we know they don't like live streamers. I got them, and then we have over there behind that gentleman that just walked across the street. There's the highway patrol. There's 2 police helicopters, although I think they grounded the helicopter for the moment. So, oh wait, I can hear it. Well, yeah, they're spending hundreds of thousands of dollars. And then they go back to the Oakland City Council begging for more money. Well, we don't have enough money. Well, you know, how much money is enough for the Oakland Police Department? Maybe if they'd stop killing people and beating the fuck out of people, they'd have more money because they have to settle in court all the time for all the police brutality cases that get brought up. And you know, not one fucking Oakland cop has ever been convicted of murdering somebody. But you know, you can't expect any justice in the courts. Right? It's like the fox guarding the hen house. Anyway, I'm keeping my eye on the cops here. Yeah, not too much. Yeah, I just made sure I had an exit strategy. Yeah, I know. No, they're just having a political debate. No, they got them. Yeah, they got the cops. They got an opening for you to get out. But they've got, on the other side, they have a whole line of bicycle cops. Right? So, I expect within, at some point, they're going to give an order to disperse. Well, I don't know if they're, I don't see any tear gas canisters. Yeah, they're carrying it around. Well, you never know with the Oakland Police Department. I've had them shoot rubber bullets at me when I was in a wheelchair. So. The infamous night of Scott getting shot in the head.
Oh, yeah. People seem to have already forgotten about it.
Yeah.
They're like, why here? I'm like, are you fucking serious?
Just put a face with the voice.
I gotcha. What's up, everyone? Thank you for watching. Solidarity.
There was another live streamer here. I couldn't catch him. I wanted to get his name. A little lull before the moment. Yeah, I'd give a walk around to the other side, folks, but you know, I'm just a couple of months out of a wheelchair, and I kind of got to watch my energy. I got some more cops here. They look like they might want to move in. Yeah, I count 38. Oh my, I think there's 40 cops there. Hey, you're fresh. You're supposed to not do that.
I'm having fun. It's been a while. I got my own personal.
Yeah, I hear ya. So we got more cops moving in there. Basically, that looks like they're going to trade off here and give the other cops a break. This whole situation, this whole demonstration would have been over by now, and we would be on our way home, right? This is all about, I'm a powerful man, and I have more power than you, and that's what this whole demonstration is all about. this whole police bullshit is, I got a bigger penis than you do. And that's what it's all about with the police department. Yeah. So yeah, they got more cops. I guess I've got in the middle here.
Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you!
For those of you just joining us, we're down here in front of the Oakland Police Department, here in downtown Oakland at 7th and Washington. This is your live streamer, Freeman Sullivan. So glad you could join us. Basically what's been going on is we were on a march, and we had just departed from the federal building, and we were making a left in front of the police department when we were stopped by a line of police. And we've been here for about a half an hour, and basically there's a standoff in the street. All right, so demonstrators have walked off.
Chris!
It might be.
Bravo Company, Chris! Bravo Company over here.
All right, so the marchers have left down here on 7th Street. So I'm going to go around here and see if I can catch them.
You're going to take some video all day, huh?
So right now I'm making my way. I'm going to join the march here in a second. Making my way back to the march for people that are watching.
somebody hurt us back here. They must have marched over.
I see a good seat.
Usually the reply. Whose world? Whose world? Is it the big world? Is it the big world? Whose world? Whose world? Whose world? Is it the big world? Is it the big world? Whose world? Whose world? When I say fight back, you say like Ferguson. Fight back! Fight back like Ferguson! Fight back like Ferguson! Fight back! 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 Fuck the piece of shit! Yeah, piece of bacon! Fuck the cops! Fuck the cops! Yeah, fuck the cops! Fuck you! You look like some dumbasses! Pítalo, 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 pítalo! Stop killing them, you're innocent people, man! You're supposed to protect them, stop killing, man! Fuck the cops!
I'm slowing down here, folks. Sorry.
I don't care.
What? Don't care? Good. We don't need you anyway, asshole. What a dumbass, huh, folks? I don't care. Well, if you don't care, you must be stupid then. That's all I can say. I gotta stop for just a second, folks. Oh. All right. So we're headed back to Oscar Grant Plaza. I'm moving as fast as I can go, folks. Alright, folks, that's pretty much it for me. One more last die in here. Little die-in at 12th and Broadway here at Oscar Grant Plaza here in downtown Oakland. Anyway, I'm about worn out. I grab a sticker. Thanks.
You drop a quarter in there or something for a donation.
Oh yeah, well I'm down here. I've been live streaming for the last 3.5 hours. There you go. All right, folks. Get to the point where I think I'm going to sign off. Now that my back is completely killing me. And I wore this old man out. That's it for me. All right, folks, we're about ready to go here. I've about had it. Oh yeah, thanks, man. You know, I saw a guy out here that was doing another stream. I wanted to grab him, but I was in the middle of working, streaming myself. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'll be just saying one. Thanks for the thing. I wore myself out, but it was well worth it. So I'm going to stick around here and keep this going. It looks like the police are going to let this disperse peacefully. So I'm going to let everybody go and take a chill pill. And I'm going to stick around, and if anything happens, I'll be right back on the live stream. But thanks a lot for watching, everybody. We appreciate it very much. And everybody have a great day. This is Freeman Sullivan signing off. Much love and much peace.